nearly a decade after Shadowrun Returns hit the scene, we are getting Shadowrun Trilogy Console Edition. I'm AJ, this is 128KB, and make sure you're subscribed for more PlayStation news and PS5 previews. The melding of sci-fi and fantasy in the world of Shadowrun is a potent combination that has been enchanting fans since its introduction to the tabletop role-playing game scene in 1989. Since then, it has inspired an entire world of sequels, spin-offs, novels, and of course, video games. Harebrained Scheme's first foray into the Shadowrun universe was in 2013 with their game Shadowrun Returns, the title of which was also a reference to the 6-year gap between it and a 2007 Shadowrun game on the Xbox. However, in a large department from the game's multiplayer-only first-person shooter gameplay, Shadowrun Returns instead took the form of an isometric tactical role-playing game. In emulating the classic tabletop RPG's gameplay style, Shadowrun Returns proved to be a success. It went on to spawn an expansion-turned sequel in Shadowrun Dragonfall and a full sequel in Shadowrun Hong Kong. However, all of these games were only released for PC and smartphones, probably due to the difficulty in translating the game's controls to a console's controller. But now, nearly a decade after Shadowrun Returns hit the scene, we are getting Shadowrun Trilogy Console Edition. With its release looming close, let's take a look at some of the features on this new collection. The Shadowrun Trilogy Console Edition contains Shadowrun Returns, Dragonfall Director's Cut, and Hong Kong Extended Edition in their complete forms, and they aren't just simple ports from the PC games. The three titles have been revamped with upscaled graphics, improved performance, and most importantly, overhauled controls to fit the inputs of a controller instead of a mouse and keyboard. All of the Shadowrunning action can now be had from the comfort of your living room, on your couch, with your PS5 controller in your hand. Presumably, the developers have streamlined the gameplay and controls instead of just assigning inputs to buttons, as there are definitely not enough buttons to cover a full PC game's inputs. Tactical turn-based combat will always be easier with a mouse, but the feature has been ported to consoles successfully in the past. In order to make it up to console players that have been left out in the cold for so long, Paradox Interactive is publishing Shadowrun Trilogy Console Edition on just about everything. That of course means PS4 and PS5, but also Xbox and even Nintendo Switch fans can get Shadowrun in their hands soon enough. So despite the long wait, Shadowrun's arrival on consoles seems like it will be the same groundbreaking experience it was when it first showed up in 2013. There's always more room for story-driven RPGs, and these three Shadowrun games have some of the best stories in the genre. And with the entire first game and the extended versions of the sequels, there's an awful lot of extra story and gameplay to be had. Mix that in with sharper graphics and better performance, and you've got the makings of a truly incredible experience. Shadowrun Trilogy Console Edition is coming to PlayStation on June the 21st, but if that's too long for you to wait, then why not watch one of our other videos here at 128KB, and we'll see you next time.